All right, even though we're a couple of days into the month, I wanted to do a No Buy November update. I want to share with you guys the realistic effects of No Buy November. So I'm looking at my budget tracker here, and if I'm just looking at the bottom line, I was really successful. Just looking at the stats, $0 on Treat Yourself. I spent $257 on groceries, $330 on dining out. It says $2.10 on coffee. I know I definitely spent a little bit more than that on coffee, but maybe my boyfriend paid for them. I spent $189 on gas. Again, my boyfriend definitely helped me out with that. $39 on personal care. Now, this is where I ended up re-upping. I ended up spending a little bit of money within my rules on the no buy. So I ended up buying 2 of these Rare Beauty brow kits. I had ran out of my Rare Beauty brow gel right in the beginning of November. I pulled the stopper out. These went on sale while I was in my no buy November. This was something that I was gonna repurchase whether it was October, November, or December. They were $11 plus my discount because I work at Sephora. I've already this year ran through 3 Rare Beauty brow gels, so that's why I picked up the 2. The mascara I'm gonna use as a stocking stuffer. I could not pass up on that deal, and it was a genuine like repurchase. For beauty maintenance, I ended up spending $15 on a brow wax or a lip wax, one or the two. Under my home category, I spent $865. Don't know what that was. My boyfriend, his category, I spent $35 on him, $8 on gifting, which were tips. I spent $24.47 on books. I didn't have it as something not to buy, but I did not need to buy those books. I mean, I don't regret it, but you tell me how you feel about that. I spent $240 on parking and transportation. That was just my flights to and from Florida for this month. $357 on health and wellness. Don't know what that was. And then $345 on a miscellaneous expense. All in all, I spent $1,511.55 in the month of November. What I will say is I stopped tracking my expenses from Black Friday on. So any of my Black Friday expenses on were under the month of December. I knew that there was things that I wanted to purchase during Black Friday with no guilt, and I did that. I actually did that and then some. I purchased way too fucking much on Black Friday. That is what I want to talk about, the realistic effects of a no buy. Although I was really successful from the first all the way up into Black Friday in not buying anything outside of my rules, it made me want to spend more. And I think that there's multiple different factors that went into this. It was the month of Black Friday, and so the marketing was just out of this world. Reflecting on the no buy, I think that I probably would have been more successful had right out of me coming out of a no buy, it had been Black Friday. That was just like not a good combination. I actually think that it influenced me to spend a lot more.